Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to finally do this makeup tutorial. This is my wedding makeup tutorial. Oh, I was so excited to do it because there's so many people getting married, so many brides, and I was just so desperately trying to do a video, but I was thinking, no, I'm gonna do my wedding video, the one I had on my special day. So yeah, this is the makeup I had on my special day. I did it myself, yes, and I did my hair, and I definitely went for that very glowy long lashes look and very natural. I hope there's still some brides that are getting married very soon. Maybe you are also doing your makeup by yourself, so this can be a little inspiration for you. You don't have to do the same, of course. You can just get inspired from other people. There's so many tutorials for brides, and I think all of them has different aspects that you should really watch for when you do your makeup, and before the wedding what you should do. So whatever knowledge I have for my experience, I will definitely tell you in this video. I'm definitely not a professional makeup artist or skincare advisor, whatever. Things that I do know, I will definitely tell you from my experience. And yes, in June 16 I got married. Yes, yay. I got married to my husband. He's Sri Lankan, he's from Sri Lanka, and we're just a happy couple now because we're finally together forever, I will say. I mean, I'm not the person who trusts that much in the paper things, it doesn't really matter to me much, but just the whole celebration of us, it's so meaningful to me, and be together with almost all of the people that we love. It's a really true happiness to celebrate the love of somebody. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's start with the video. So first things first, you want to make sure your skin is prepped for the wedding day. It is gonna be a really long hours. You're gonna wear the makeup, so you want to make sure you do something for the skin before the actual wedding day. I was going to 2 days before the wedding day to a facial, so in case my skin can react somehow from the facial, because I did do it first time in my life. I know, don't judge me, but yeah, so if something would happen with my skin, at least I would have 1 day in between to recover my skin. Make sure your skin is really moisturized, it's not dry, there's no skin coming off like flakiness or something. And yeah, moisturized skin is really important for this day. So I think you already understood that I did my own makeup on my wedding day, and to be honest, if you have a chance, take a makeup artist. Take somebody that you really trust in, you know his work, and definitely try before the actual day the makeup. Even though if you trust yourself so much and everything, and you know what you can do, but at the end of the day, it is your wedding day and it is stressful. And you don't really realize the stress level you have in that day until it actually comes. I was pretty much, I never had that kind of stress. I'm not saying I was going crazy, but I had really weird stress level. I was nervous, but I was not shaky or sweating or whatever, but I was really oh my god, it's gonna be any second, any second we have to go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All the time I was running in my hotel room like crazy, and jumping here and there, and then starting to dance in Beyonce's songs, and then realizing, freaking god, I have to get ready for my wedding, what the fuck I'm doing. And my sister was like, come on,
do something. What are you doing? It's your wedding day. Put your freaking makeup on.
But at the end of the day, the makeup came up really nice, and I love it, and it was really natural and glowy, and that was really the look I was going for. Natural and a little bit of lashes, lip gloss, and just inner glow. So yeah, I will stop ramble about that and just start to show you and explain which product I use for the day. As my primer, I did use the NIVEA MEN After Shaving Balm. I haven't used this actually ever since my wedding day, so yeah. Now I'm gonna use it again after a long time. And this really makes your skin very like moisturized. It preps the skin really good for the makeup because it has like a sticky finish and the makeup really holds on tight for this after shaving balm. So between the layers, I was waiting till it's gonna dry out like 5 to 10 minutes, just so everything is really like nice and set. Also, moisturized lips is really important for this day. Nobody wants to see your dried out flaky lips. So I found actually in Sri Lanka, they have this spa ayurvedic, like a spa CEYLON shop. I found this really great like lip balm. I believe this company, this brand is like organic and ayurvedic, and they have lots of different things like for bath and body, for face, and just so many things, and it's all so nice and all natural. So yeah, this lip balm is so nice. It's so like, it's not thick, it's so light, but at the same time it feels like oil when you rub it in your lips, and after 10 minutes your lips are so moisturized and just ready for the wedding kisses. For the second primer, I did use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing Primer. This is the smoothing primer. Everybody knows this primer is a must-have. And as I said, I have these bumps on my forehead, and I really was so lucky that on my wedding day they were not that intense. I guess it was because I did the facial 2 days before the wedding. So I guess that's why they kind of was not going crazy on that day. For my foundation, I use the ESTEE LAUDER Double Wear Foundation, and this one is with SPF 10. Basically, this is one of the best foundations in the market, like for longevity and for like special events like weddings and all kinds of stuff like that, because it is really like full coverage, very thick, and just something you would wear in a special day, I guess. So yeah, I really heard so many good things about this foundation. That's why I got it like a few months before my wedding to try it out, and I loved it. I did not like that I bought the one with SPF 10. I didn't notice that after I bought, but yeah. I'm in the shade Sand, and yeah, just make sure you shake this foundation. This foundation is, I think, the thickest foundations I ever used in my life. It is really thick. The coverage is amazing, and even if with one layer the coverage is not enough, you can definitely build it up. I also suggest you before your wedding day, like make sure if you do any kind of like waxing on your face, like the lip area and everything, really do it like a week before, because in case you irritate your skin, it will be so red that it can also be visible with the makeup. Like I did my waxing like before I was actually flying to Sri Lanka. It was like a week before the wedding, and I overwaxed the skin. Like I irritated my skin so much that it was all around this area so red, and I was literally so embarrassed, like even to fly, because I was flying without makeup, of course, and yeah, it was looking really crazy. So make sure you do these kind of things on your face before, like a week before, because nobody wants to see your disasters. If you are like with perfect skin, you don't have any like redness or like under eye circles or anything, I think you can totally go with this foundation and not even use a concealer. But yeah, I'm having some things on my face, so I definitely need a concealer. And for that I did use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NC 15. This one is definitely one of the best concealers in the market for like longevity and full coverage and all that jazz, you know. I was just using 1 pump, okay, it was 1.5, and just apply on those areas you usually would with a concealer brush. And just blend it with the Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender is literally life. If you still haven't tried it, I mean, I don't know what are you doing with your life, because this is like one of the best things somebody has ever created in the makeup. And to set the concealer, I did use translucent powder. This is the number 7 from Boots Company. And yeah, this is my like all-time favorite. I'm using this all the time. There's nothing new. I'm just gonna set the concealer with a setting brush from Real Techniques. And I do set my concealer like till the nose here, till the corner, and go like this, like a triangle almost, because I do get like oily nose area right here through the day, so I really make sure I pack a little bit more translucent powder right above, like right in that corner. And when you set your concealer, you want to make sure you dab the brush on the concealer to really set it like nicely, because if you do swipe it like this, I'm more than sure you're gonna mess up the makeup, and also it's not gonna look that flattering, it's not gonna last that long. So you want to really make sure you first dab it with the brush and then swipe it if you need. And also on the forehead I set my concealer, and of course the chin. Damn, I look so freaking white now. I noticed my last videos have been really dark, like the light has not been the best. And I think it's because I changed some options, some settings in my camera while I was in the vacation for the photos. And I think I dropped down the ISO speed, the ISO whatever is that, the light, and it became so dark, and now I don't know how to change it back, but I think I did it now, but now it's like freaking too white. I look like a vampire now. So the rest face I did set with MAC. This is the Mineralized Skinfinish in medium plus. Does give like a glowy kind of set on the face. It's not that powdery. It gives like a really nice glow to the face, and I really like it as a setting powder. You want to make sure you want to bring the makeup also to your neck, and if you need, to your décolletage, because we don't want that masked face on our wedding photos. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick, and I'll see you in a second. I will leave the eyebrow tutorial down below in the description bar, because I do my eyebrows like every day the same way still. So yeah, if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, I will leave the link down below. So moving to the eyes, I used the Morphe 350 palette. Mine is so dirty, yes, because I use this palette like every day almost before the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance came in. And yeah, it's freaking dirty and crazy. Anyways, this was the only palette I took with me in the vacation, because it does have like all the naturals and some shimmers, some mattes, so I think that was the perfect palette for me to take also for the wedding day. So I used first this shade right here for my crease color, and I just lightly blend it in my crease just to have some kind of color. And the next shade I use for my crease is this one right here. It's like a really nice sand shade. Just put there in the crease. Now I will take this shade right here, which is kind of like almost the same like this one, but a little bit hint darker. Just gonna focus it right in that outer crease area. So then for my lid color, I use basically two colors. I'm not sure in which order I applied them, but I used these two from Makeup Geek. These are the Starry Eyed, not sure you can see, and In the Spotlight. So they are very foiled and like shimmery eyeshadows. First I will put the In the Spotlight. I did spray my brush with the Fix Plus. I don't have Fix Plus around here, so I will use this Urban Decay, this Slick setting spray. Any setting spray works for this because the most important thing is to actually get the brush wet. This one is a little bit more like, I would say, on the peachy side. So I think that's why I went over with the Starry Eyed, because I was thinking this is too peachy. So with the same brush I'm gonna take the Starry Eyed and do the same thing. Apply it on top of that In the Spotlight. And I didn't cut my crease with these colors. I kind of tried to fade it out a little bit. Then I'll take the blending brush I used before and just fade out the edges. I'll take this same shade right here and just kind of apply it and smoke it out a little bit on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, just really tight line, put like a really tight line in the lower lash line. So the next thing I did is not apply eyeliner. So the next thing I did was take a black eye pencil, and I just really applied it like tightly on my lash line. I didn't want it to apply eyeliner. I didn't want it to be like really intense. So I just wanted a really soft line. So I just applied first the black pencil. I will take like an angle brush, touch up a little bit the pencil, and just smoke it a little bit and make it a little bit faded. My inner rim I applied some beigey kind of nude pencil. I didn't want it to apply white because that will be too much intense, so I applied this kind of nude color to really brighten up and open my eyes. Then we're gonna curl the lashes before the mascara, and then apply some mascara. I'm gonna use the Roller Lash by Benefit, just a really light coat. So for my lashes, I did use strip lashes in the wedding day because Even though I bought these House of Lashes separate individual lashes, and I was thinking I'm gonna rock them like nobody else, but yeah, because of the stress and no time, I did apply strip lashes, and those were from Red Cherry. I'm not sure which code, I will find out and then I will link down below. But because today I have more time and I did wanted to try these out, I'm gonna apply the separate ones today, the individuals, and yeah, we'll see how much of a difference it makes, individual lashes and strip lashes. So yeah, so they have 3 different sizes: small, medium and large, I don't know. So I definitely gonna start with these small ones, and I'm always starting from the middle, then work my way out and then go in the inner corners. So yeah, I will start with these small ones, then on the outer part I will apply the middle ones, and the long ones I'm not sure because I think they're gonna be too long, but yeah, we'll see. And I'm gonna just take some lash glue and apply it like this on any kind of surface so I can dip the individual lashes. Just gonna dip in the glue, and usually I apply on my hand like this and then do another 2 or 3 so the lash can like dry out a little bit. I mean, the glue can dry out and I can apply them straight away, and they are not like moving around because the lash glue haven't dried out yet. Individual lashes are definitely like a hard work to do, like to apply. It takes time, it takes patience. I'm just gonna try now to apply the first one. This one definitely looks like almost like my lash length, so yeah, I will definitely move these more to this side. So I will go to this side first because these are really short. I'm gonna take those medium ones, do the same thing, dab in the glue, apply on my hand, focus them more to the outer side and the middle part. So this is how looks the first eye. I finished it took me about like good 15 minutes, I think 10 minutes. And yeah, it's really stressful to apply them, I will say that, but it definitely looks much better. It looks very nice, wispy and glamorous, and yeah, and it's good that there's no strip visible, so because there's no strip so it looks more natural. And yeah, I will now finish the other eye and then you will see the whole look with these lashes. So I just finished the other eye and well, as you can see, it's a lot of lashes and they look so like wispy, and this is exactly what I was going for in my wedding day. But yeah, unfortunately I did not have the power to do these lashes, so yeah, it takes about 30 minutes to apply them. But yeah, now I'm just gonna move on to the rest of the makeup, finish it, and then the lips. So for my bronzer, contour, everything, I was using only the Makeup Forever bronzer Pro Fusion in, I cannot really see, I think it's 20M if I'm not sure. I will leave it down below. So yeah, I was just bronzing up my skin with this bronzer. I really like it. It is really like lightweight, also very natural, and it's also waterproof. So I was like, that was my biggest fear in my wedding day, if I'm gonna sweat my ass off, because the wedding was outside, and I will say Sri Lanka is not the coldest place on earth, that's for sure. But yeah, I got lucky. I didn't sweat at all. I was really calm. I don't know, once I just get out there from the hotel room, I was calm. I was just bronzing up a little bit my cheeks to make them a little bit more visible. and of course go to my forehead. So for my blush I use the NYX Summer Peach, and this is like kind of pinky, but it's more peachy. It's like one of my favorites actually. And for when it comes to blush, I really applied it just a little bit, just tiny bit, because I didn't want it to look like a clown. And for my highlight, I mean, there was no questions. I knew I'm gonna use the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. This is my all-time favorite highlighter, and there's no one other like this one. It literally looks so gorgeous on the skin, and I can say, like, the photos when I was watching them, like, first thing I was noticing was my glow, and the glow was like, you cannot see like it's from makeup. You could see like it's really like healthy glow, and it's just, for wedding day, it's something that everybody is looking for, to look really healthy and glowy. And this is definitely one of those shades that I think like everybody can rock. And so I did burst myself in this highlighter, I will not lie. I do like to bring them down to my cheeks, so when I smile my cheeks are, as you can see, glowing. I really like that effect. And a little bit on the tip of my nose, also in the bridge of my nose. Before we apply lipstick, actually let's set the face, because setting spray is one of those things you want to use on your wedding day. You don't want to look like a cake face, and you don't want people to notice those powders on your face. So to mix everything together and just set it, you want to use setting spray that is for your skin type. So I used to thought chill setting spray is the best, blah blah blah, but turns out it's actually for dry skin, and my skin is oily, so it makes my skin more oily if I apply the spray. So I purchased this sleek setting spray. This is oil control setting spray, and yeah, it's for oily face. So just gonna shake the bottle and spray myself. It makes me feel so refreshing. So for my lips I used NYX pencil in nude beige, which is kind of also almost like natural, but this is a little bit more darker. This is the Marc Jacobs Sugar. This is my all-time favorite lip gloss. I guess I applied too much. Ew! So yeah guys, if you want to see how I did my hair, then please keep on watching. I did cut my bangs, so it's gonna be, look how funny I look. It's gonna be a bit hard to make my hair the same way I did on my wedding day, but we'll try. I'm just gonna brush out my hair. I'm gonna curl my hair with this one. This is from the Hot Tools. I use the bigger one because I want my curls to be really like loose. Just gonna turn it on and put 380 degrees. I hope it's not too much, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna section my hair and start with the lower part of my hair. Just fix them up. So are you hot already? Ouch. Yes, you're hot. Okay, I think I need some mirror, otherwise I'm gonna burn myself looking in the screen. I think I need a little bit more degrees, because even though it's showing 380, it's not as hot as my straightener, because I don't know, my straightener maximum can put 240, and it's hot and it can make my curls or straighten my hair like in a second. But with this one it shows maximum 430 I think, and even though it's freaking hot, like my curls, they're really like loose. This is gonna take another half an hour I think to make my whole head with this curls. Let's just put some music, otherwise I'm gonna die from boredom. Baby, you got me like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Something wrong. You were putting up with my shit just way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. That's what happens when you listen Kanye West music. I suddenly start to cry. No, it's just the words are so emotional. I'm just so weird, like so many things makes me so emotional. I'm so weak at this point that it's ridiculous. Sometimes I'm watching movies with my husband and I'm starting to cry in the weirdest moment in the movie, and he's like, what in the world is wrong with you? But I don't know, I'm just a very emotional person I guess, and music and movies can make me really emotional. As you can see, the curls are super loose, like super loose. And because I have this fringe, it really looks a bit different than I was in the wedding, but without that it was the same. And I had a flower crown on my head. I do have this kind of like flower crown, but I didn't have this one. I had from Natural Flowers. And yeah, just so you can see today how it all was like almost looking together. I'm just gonna apply this crown because hey, okay, this is actually bigger than the one I had, but we're just gonna work it out. Yeah guys, besides the fringe and the lashes, everything was exactly the same as in my wedding day. And yeah, I had the glow, the lashes, the lip gloss, the curly waves, and yeah, and of course the flower crown. As I was saying, I went for that natural look. Let me know if you are getting married anytime soon. I really wish you all the best and all the happiness in the life for you and your husband. Enjoy the wedding. Definitely make sure to not be stressful in this day, because this is the day when you really have to enjoy yourself. Have a happy wedding life, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, and if you like this makeup, if you are getting married, and what kind of makeup maybe you had for your wedding day if you're already married. And did you do it yourself? That's the most important, because I think it's so interesting when the brides decide to do it themselves, because it is a big job to do in this big day. Without that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.